praying in the Sabbath, June 20th, 2025. I'm actually recording this on June 21st, but it's for June 20th yesterday. I did not do a great job of praying in the Sabbath, you guys. Friday, it's the first time I left my room in almost 2 weeks. The previous week, I had thrown out my back, and I mean, it was hard to just move around. Y'all, I was in so much pain, so I didn't even try to do any shopping or anything. The Lord turned all this to my good, regardless. But then by the end of this week, I was ready to go get some shopping done, and I did a 12-mile bike ride, and on the way back, you guys, I was carrying three 2-liter bottles of soda, 3 half-gallon of milk. Um, that right there is 24 pounds alone. And then three bags of Gardettos, 2 bags of chips, 5 avocados, two then big old grapefruit, as well as two 18-count cartons of eggs. And so I was tired, y'all, because I hadn't had gotten exercise in a while and didn't sleep well and whatnot. So when I did pray in the Sabbath, I was just like full. I kind of was just laid down and prayed it in, and didn't even read Psalms 92, which is a Sabbath psalm that I normally read at sunset on Friday and then sunset on Saturday. And it's a beautiful psalm, and I've done that without fail for years. I failed, maybe once every 2 or 3 months or something. It's very rare that I don't pray it out, but hopefully I will when I pray out the Sabbath to tonight sunset. Hopefully I'll be awake and ready. I have not even. It's 2 a.m. right now, and I have not started praying in the witching hour, and I won't be praying in the witching hour today. I'm finna make some food, but as soon as I eat, brush, floss, then I'll pray in, start my prayers for the day. But occasionally they don't go. Occasionally I don't pray in the witching hour between 12 and 3 a.m. 12 midnight, 3 a.m. And so and that's okay. I don't have to do it every single day. But God is merciful, and under these circumstances, the Lord doesn't like. There's no noticeable difference in the targeting versus the times when I've tried to get out of paying tithes and offerings. Well, I don't feel like paying tithes and offerings, where the targeting just became incredible. I was like, what? And before I could waste my money on junk I didn't really need, and that's the 100% truth. I said, let me just pay the tithes and offerings sacrificially, the way the Lord has had me been doing this, and then the targeting would go back to normal, where it's just a minor annoyance. It doesn't get under the Lord doesn't let it get under my skin. Praise His holy name. And additionally, I always recommend folks tithe your time to the Lord. 10% of your day is 2 hours and 24 minutes spent in prayer and or reading His Word. Not or, prayer. And you can include part of that as reading His Word, but prayer is going to be exceedingly important. It needs to be at least half of that. And yeah, God's merciful, you guys. So like I said, my back's still not 100%, and I was so exhausted when I got back. And so God was merciful to me. Plus, it was late. I'd been going to sleep around 10 a.m. to around maybe 12 in the afternoon. And I don't know, it took me almost like 3 hours to get there and back with all these groceries, y'all. And so it was already 2 and I had to bathe. I didn't go to sleep till like 5 or 6 p.m., which is a way different jump from the time I had been sleeping for the last week or so. And so God was merciful and understanding, and I did kind of praying the Sabbath in a much more informal way. And so I send out my love to all y'all beautiful born again TIs. God bless.